Hello, I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome again to WDT Media TV. And as usual, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, thanks in advance, and also hit that notification bell. We're here to look at the issue, or some may argue it's a non-issue, about Jamaica being a unitary sovereign state. Here, the Prime Minister Andrew Holness said emphatically that Jamaica is a unitary sovereign state. You also heard the chief of the Maroon, that Richard Curry, said otherwise, that Jamaica is not a sovereign state. And also, the opposition leader, Mr. Mark Golding, also weighed in on the issue about the PM statement. But now, let's hear from both gentlemen, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, and also the Maroon chief, that's Richard Curry.
Jamaica is a unitary sovereign state. There is no other sovereign authority in Jamaica other than the government of Jamaica. I want that to be absolutely clear. None. And under my leadership, not 1 inch of Jamaica will come under any other sovereign authority. What you are asking would be another for the government of Jamaica to take taxpayers' money and grant funds to fund another government. This is not a government saying they are a local government, a parish council government, which is under our constitution. Are you crazy? Really? Do you know what you're asking? This is the stuff of how guerrilla wars come and states break down. Wake up, Jamaica. Don't court foolishness and problems. Wake up. People have died as a result. And you expect me to stand here as Prime Minister and fund activities that could lead to the breakdown of our state? Never.
Mr. Holness, I say this to you. We, the Maroons of Cockpit Country, descendants of the first people of the archipelago now called Jamaica, would like to remind you of a few things. Jamaica is not a unitary sovereign state. Elizabeth II of House of Windsor is your queen and sovereign. Jamaica is simply fully responsible in Elizabeth's Commonwealth. 2, you are a signatory to the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. Please go read this. You are an intelligent man. Jamaica has an extensive external debt and is constantly begging, so you rely on other sovereign nations. In other words, you are receiving funding from others. So please consider human and indigenous rights before you end up defunded as well. Number 4, Jamaica, as a government entity, begged for its independence, whereas the Maroons waged war for 83 years. The war is now over. The right to remit was passed to the government of Jamaica, as the British High Commissioner explained in his speech, not once, but twice, while you were sitting in front of him. I say this, please, please, let good sense prevail. Do the right thing, and please be guided accordingly. Thank you.
An unnecessary and ill-advised squabble with your compound Maroons.
Let's now look at what is meant by a unitary state. We here at WDT Media TV did our own checking to find out if Jamaica is a unitary state or not. We're about to separate facts from fiction to verify without a doubt, if Jamaica is a unitary state, you know the list of the countries in the world that are unitary states. Let's see if we can find Jamaica among the 139 countries. You see, we go now to Asia. You see the Asian list up here. All right. You see the European list. You see the African list, and now the North American list, where we should find Jamaica. All right. We have here a North American list. We have Costa Rica. We have Cuba, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Guatemala, and of course, Jamaica. You're seeing Jamaica right here? Jamaica. So that means Jamaica is in fact a unitary state. The Prime Minister, while addressing Jamaica's threat level, said that some Jamaicans are giving gangs and done sovereignty in the communities.
Spent a lot of time evaluating the commentary of citizens about our national security. And what is absent from the commentary, from people who should know and people who probably are just ordinary citizens would not know, is that the threats come in all forms. And sometimes the threats come in forms that the public popularly accept. And in that is the danger. The threats are in guns that are widely available, and there is a culture surrounding its use, even its defense. There is a view that it is okay, it is acceptable to have a gun, illegal firearm, to protect yourself. Then there is the acceptance of dons and gangs. There are communities that feel that dons are legitimate to control space, dispense justice, and give benefits. And we say even some points that they have sovereignty. And of course, there is the devaluation of life.
The PNP's Mark Golding, while very critical of the reshuffle, is also calling the Office of the Prime Minister and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation the naughty corner.
About the cabinet reshuffle. It really is a fairly trivial exercise, because if you ask yourself the question, will it lead to better healthcare outcomes? The answer is no. If you ask yourself the question, will it lead to a better response to the crisis in education caused by the pandemic and the chronic problems facing the education system long before the pandemic? The answer is no. When you ask yourself the question, will it address the crisis in crime and violence in the country? The answer is no. But I have some objections to it, in addition to those more fundamental points. The Office of the Prime Minister and the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation are together a super ministry comprising of the Prime Minister himself and 6 ministers without portfolio, with no clear structure or mandate. It used to be the place to house the geriatric politicians who refuse to go home. It is now the naughty corner to park ministers who have disgraced the government. One is reminded of the old song, "Woe is me, shame and scandal in the family."
I'm Dudley Thompson, and again, please like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and have a pleasant day.